I'm Madison and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a brand new weekly reading vlog for you. So, what is this reading vlog going to entail? I don't know. I literally have no idea what I'm about to actually pick up and read. I just finished like most of my TBR for this month already. Well, I still have like 2 books on my TBR I haven't gotten to, but I'm not in the mood for those books. So I don't really know what I'm going to pick up. We'll see how I feel. I have like so many books. I'm starting to collect books on my windowsill. It's actually ridiculous. You can't even see. I have like books piling up everywhere at the moment. And I'm just like, I just don't know what to do. I do have something really fun that I wanted to film and show you guys because I think it's hilarious. Some people are going to think that I'm nuts. You know how people have that saying where like, hey, if you like something, buy it in like 17 different colors. Well, I do that like really often. If I like something, I am buying it in 30 different colors and I have no shame. So I got this top recently. It's a really, really cute top. We love it. We stan it. I adore this. And I then saw that Urban Outfitters, this cost 20 bucks by the way, saw that Urban Outfitters was having a sale for St. Patrick's Day and the tops were down to $16. And I go, oh, that's a deal. So you know what I did? I bought it in many other colors. Now I'm going to show you all the colors I got it in. So, I don't know why I think I'm so funny. So I got it in this really cute, and I had no idea how these tops are going to turn out because like I don't own things in many colors. I tend to buy everything in black and white. So I was like, I want to get things in different colors to wear with my jeans. So I just bought brand new jeans too. So here it is in yellow. This is actually a really nice yellow. This is going to look, ooh, pretty cute, pretty cute. Wow, I hope the lighting is okay. It's like 7 o'clock at night. I just got off work. So I just thought I'd film now. I got it in black as well because you can't not buy shit in black, okay? Then I got it in brown and I thought this would look really cute with like, you know, regular like light wash jeans. And I actually think the color turned out pretty nice and I think this could really work. I do need to try it on with stuff just to make sure it suits my skin tone, but I think this could be a win. And then obviously, I mean, I'm a brunette, so I got it in olive green because olive green always suits me and I've always found, especially in the summer when I get more tan and I'm like my regular self. I'm also in like this lilac-y pink, which I feel like this is maybe a little more hit or miss. We'll see how I feel about this. I don't know if I love this color, but I thought it'd be fun to do something that was like a bit more fun and like a pop of color. Ta-da! Anyway, I'm gonna go make myself dinner. I got a package sitting downstairs I gotta go pick up too. This week, yeah, I'm gonna be reading some things. I recently started playing video games again as well. And I also just started exercising again. So I've got a lot of things going on that I'm trying to do. This weekend, I'm also bulk filming. I actually just start planning all my videos for the month of April because I am traveling in April. So I need to like actually get things pre-filmed and pre-edited ahead of time, which I never do. Fun fact, I edit all of my YouTube videos the night before they go live, which is not the smartest thing in the entire world, but it's what I do. So yeah, that's my current weekly update and I'll keep you guys updated on what I end up reading. Hey, so I tried it on. We're in my bathroom and it looks good. The color suits me. I'm like, hey, what's up? So now I'm keeping this top in multiple colors and you can see me now. Oh, this is what the back looks like. It's like rounded at the back, which I really appreciate. So yes, okay, time for pasta. Goodbye. So number 1, I have my brand new long sleeve shirt on, which I'm sorry, this is gonna move the camera a bit, but ready? ᴛ on the back. Ay. I love it so much. But I wanted to come on because it's the next night. I failed at reading last night. I read 50 chapters of 2 different books and nothing was working for me. So you know what I did? I went back to a book that I picked up in December of last year and started reading it and was like, I'm just not feeling this, and I put it down. Picked it back up like an hour ago. I am squealing over this book. It's a Corinne Michaels. Are we surprised? No. This is book 3 in the Arrowwood Brothers series. It's Friends to Lovers. And when I first started it, it was just going really slowly for me. But my dumb bitch energy decided to stop right before things actually happened. I only gave it like 50 pages and was like, I'm gonna start something else. If I just read an extra 20 pages, I would have... But I hate myself right now. It's not even funny. Oh my god. Like, do you see how much I'm tabbing this now? Like, after, oh, I can't. I am squealing. So yeah, like I said, it's friends to lovers. What ends up happening is that at the end of the last book, so what Corinne does is at the end of each of her books in each series, they're all standalone romances, but all there's like always a storyline that kind of connects throughout all of them. And also each book ends on not a cliffhanger for our current couple, but like as an introduction to the next couple. So when the last book ended, these two kissed and they were like, oh, we've been best friends for like 20 plus years. What are we doing? Oh my God, we're in love with one another. And so this is them. Like at the beginning, she's like, oh, I can't, like, I don't want to mess this up. And so like, she has like been spending this book being like, I am in love with him. I have been in love with him, but like, I don't want to mess up our friendship. And then you have him who is like, I just realized that like, while I love her, I'm actually in love with her. And now that I know I'm in love with her, I want to be with her, but she doesn't want to be with me. She's refusing to see this. So I'm going to do everything in my power to tempt her. So he has progressively, she had to move in with him. He has been progressively wearing less and less clothing whenever she's around, to the point where like he's now just like flat out in his boxers half the time. And he's like, I'm gonna break it, resolve. And she's like, it's not gonna happen. And it's totally happening. And like he just keeps doing all these things to like tempt her. And I am squealing and dying over it. And she's like, their banter, because they're best friends, their banter is so funny because she's just like flat out like mean to him, and he's like, I got you here, and she's like, no, go away, and he's like, you love me though, and she's like, I don't, and he's like, but you do. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated, but that's my little update, and I'm out. Okay, so here's the thing with each of Corinne's books, is that there's always something that happens at the very end, like some sort of like a what moment. Like sometimes it's actually shocking and sometimes it's like, oh shit. So this thing, they keep alluding to something that's like, I know the reason why you won't leave like this small town. Like, because the guy, Sean, he is a baseball player and he's based out of Miami. So he's like, you know, I want to be with you. Like, would you leave this small town and come with me? And she keeps saying that everyone keeps saying there's like some secretive reason why she has stayed all these years and like why she came back. And I'm like, I have some theories. I don't want to say them as like spoilery things, but if I'm correct, I'm going to feel so smart. I always like to try and figure things out. I like to try and be smarter than everyone else when I'm reading books, and I think I know. Yeah, I had to also start a new pack of stickies because I'm only using blue for this book, and I've used blue for the last couple of books. I keep using just blue tabs, so I'm running out. Whatever the next book is that I read, it has to be a non-bluish book because I don't have any more tabs. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Do you see this right now? Like, what the You know, sometimes I really question myself. Was I correct about the curveball? Yeah, it's been like 10 pages. I was correct. But did something else just happen that like shat all over that curveball? Yeah. Yeah. I need to stop reading books where people die. What the freaking hell? Every single romance book I've been reading lately, there's someone who dies. Can people stop doing this? Anyway, so fun fact, if you read this book, trigger warning for death. Madison, do not laugh at dead people. That is not okay. Hi, okay, so it's 2:30 in the morning and I finished the book. Was that my plan? No, that was not my plan, but I did it because I got addicted to this story and just wanted to keep on reading. I wanted to find out what had happened, so I ended up doing that. So I stayed up and did that, and I loved it. I don't know when I'm rating it yet. I think it's like a 4.5 star read. I really did enjoy it. I will say, like, this whole series is about these 4 brothers who all have to come back to town for 6 months and stay at their family farm because their dad put it in their will, even though none of them wanted to come back to town because their dad was an abusive piece of shit. But then each of these brothers just ends up moving back. And I'm like, that's fine. That's fine. That's just how this series works. But I'm kind of like, I want one of them to just be like, yeah, no, I'm still yeeting out. I'm not staying. So I still got the last brother. Still got brother number 4. He might be like, yeah, let's not stay here. Although I highly doubt it. But, yeah, it's just it's just my own personal thing. But I really did love it. I almost cried. I really almost cried at one point in this. Oh my god, so many of the things that ended up happening. Oh, my heart. It was so good. It was so good. Corinne has beautiful writing. She's freaking phenomenal. Love her to death. She's quickly, I mean, I've known since last year she's one of my favorite authors, but the more I read from her, the more she just cements herself as a favorite author of mine. And she's got such a large backlist because all of her series are like 4-book series plus a couple of duets that she's done. Oh, I'm fed. I've got so much I can read. So yeah, I don't know what I'm picking up next, but we'll see.
Morning. So it is, oh, my voice, weird. It is Saturday morning. It is currently, it's not morning anymore. It is like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I slept in until 1:30 today, but I did have a friend visit me last night and actually socialized, and it was great and wonderful. And when she left, I then stayed up until like 2 in the morning playing video games. So I really needed to sleep in. Clearly my body was like, bitch, you ain't waking up at a normal time. You were waking up at 1:30. So that is what happened, which is totally fine. So it's currently 2 o'clock. I've got some coffee here. I have a nice Bajel as well. Initially, my plan today was to read The Fine Print by Lauren Asher. Everyone's raving about this book. I really want to see what the hype is about. But I also just got a package. Shoot, where did I put it? I mean, you can guess who the package is from. It is Tutoring the Player by Rebecca Jenshak, and it is, oh, there's a little thingy-mabob. It says Campus Wallflowers. Okay, so this is her Campus Wallflower series, and this one says, I have a type, I love the good guy, responsible, stable, safe. So when a beer-drinking, quick-witted, tattooed hockey player asks me to tutor him, I'm suddenly thrust into the world of bad boys and bad decisions. So that's what this is. I'm really excited. This is also just such a gorgeous cover. I'm so here for it. Yeah, oh my god, look, it matches my bagel! Oh, that's so cool. So I'm gonna eat my bagel, drink my coffee, watch another episode of Strong Weightlifting Fairy, and then I'll start reading, and then I'll catch you guys up. Bye. Hello. Okay, so I have read 2 books since I updated. I'm so sorry. I'm a horrible, horrible human being. I finished Tutoring the Player. Didn't update you guys while I was reading it because I was... This is my second Rebecca Jenshak, and both times I've read one of her books, they've just been fine. They've been 3-star books. They're fine. They are college sport romances, and I guess both the ones that I've just read, the guy has been like kind of like the bad boy player, and the girl has been like the shy, quiet girl. And so like this dynamic of like bad boy, like, but not really a bad boy, like everyone thinks he's a playboy, but he really is so soft and sweet for the girl. And then like the girl being this like sweet and shy, reserved girl who is like, I can be a bad girl too at times. It just doesn't work for me anymore. I found, like, I feel like, especially in new adult, it doesn't work as much. Like this dynamic, the bad boy, good girl, doesn't work because the good girl just always annoys me, and it's just like, it just doesn't fully work. And so like, it just didn't work for me because of that. It was still a really fun book. I still enjoyed it, but I was kind of just like, it was at points where I was like, I just don't care anymore. So it's a 3 out of 5. It was still enjoyable. The steamy scenes were really well done, but I was just kind of like, I wanted more from it. I loved him. I loved Jordan, who was like the bad boy. Loved him, the guy that she tutors. He is the best. But the whole miscommunication at the end just was like meh. And then the epilogue. So they have like the story goes, and then there's like, you know, 6 months later, and it's like, oh, that's cute. Then there's an epilogue that takes place God knows how many years later. And it's just 2 pages, and it's like, oh, she's pregnant after they've gotten married. And I was like, I did not need this epilogue. But I mean, it was fine otherwise. I don't really know. I then read a book. Damn it. I don't know where my phone is, and I can't move right now because I'm trying to do something on my laptop. But I read a reverse harem book. It's part of a duology. I think it's like a Ruthless Crown. I have not had luck with reverse harems if they're not by Catherine Moon or Tate James. If you have a good reverse harem author, please comment it down below. I really want some good reverse harem recommendations, because this one that I read, it was like a 3 out of 5. I think the reason why it wasn't perfect is because, couple of reasons. First thing is, one of them is they're step siblings, and it's not the kind of step siblings where it doesn't bother me. Like, they're step siblings, but they're step siblings and they're in high school. Weirdly enough, if they're step siblings when they find out in college, it's different. But when they're in high school and they're living together with their parents and all that kind of shit, it's really weird. It gets weird. And like, it's fine. The story the first part of the duet takes place over 10 days. So like, she's only been step siblings with him for like a day when everything starts. So like, I get it. Like, it's fine. Like, I was able to overlook it. But then like, certain things are happening and I was kind of like, I can ignore it. They had some really hot scenes together. I will say that, like, don't come at me. But there was just a couple things that happened in the beginning, because the beginning starts off a little bit of like a bully romance, and then it turns not into a bully romance, into like a regular reverse harem where they're like the kings of this school who are now looking after her. What this is about is that there are 4 kings at this school. A lot of rumors going on about them. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of the one I read for Amo Jones, Silver Swan, but this was way better than that. Silver Swan was weird and that was awful. That was like a 1-star book. That was not good. This was much better than that, because I liked her relationships with the other 3 guys, especially Samson. Oh my god, I love Samson. Samson also had a piercing on his yeah, otherwise it was fine. Like, it was just a standard fine book, but there were just a couple things that happened in the beginning that were just a bit questionable. I was a bit weirded out. Like, they steal her clothes and she just walks around campus like half nude, and I'm like, how is no one stopping this girl from walking around in her bra in a high school campus? It's high school. What the fuck? I did not get that. It was so weird. The spicy scenes were really well done, though. I will admit that. The steaminess in this, I was like, ooh, this is getting me a little bit hot. So, I mean, good kudos there. Like, it was a good writing style. Like, I enjoyed them. I'll definitely read more from this author, or if it's more than one author, whatever this is, I want to read more from it. It wasn't perfect. Okay, so I'll catch you guys up later. Bye. Hello. Okay, so it is, oh good god, it's 6:30 p.m. I just got off work early. Well, I get off 6:30 is when I'm supposed to get off, but I always end up working a bit longer. But I got off early today because I need to go grocery shopping, but I thought I'd come on quickly and give you guys a bit of an update for the fine print, because I did read 25% of it last night. Yes. So it's hilarious. Oh my freaking god, I'm loving this book so much. The banter, the humor in this, my kind of stuff. Oh, it's so funny. I have laughed out loud so many times. There are these 3 brothers who were all set to inherit this billion-dollar like Disney World-esque theme park. However, to inherit it from their grandfather's will, they each have to complete a specific task. And so the guy that we're following right now, his task to get his portion of the shares of the company is that he has to become the creative director for 6 months and make a huge change. And so they end up putting out like a proposal to see if like anyone in the park has ideas in order to like join the creative team. So our main girl, she gets plastered one night while she's writing her proposal for it, because she had an idea like back years ago, but her ex-boyfriend ended up stealing her idea and completely changing it, and she's been pissed ever since then. So she ends up writing a proposal, ripping into the ride and like being like, this is how it should have been done, and is just like completely rude about it. And then she ends up getting picked to join the creative team because they're like, you got balls, and she's like, I was drunk. And so she joins the team, which has always been her goal. She's always wanted to join the creative team, so she's now part of the team. But the 2 of them, when they meet, they have this like insane chemistry like right off the bat. But he's so rude to her, and she's like, I don't want anything to do with you. But they're so attracted to one another, and it's so good. Like, I'm so loving it right now. So yeah, it's been really awesome. Like I said, the banter is just so funny, and I love theme parks. I mean, I love hospitality. I love that whole kind of like an industry, so it's always really fun to read about. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go grocery shopping now, and goodbye. By the way, it's so cold in New York today, it's not even funny. Okay.
So unfortunately for you guys, I recently washed everything, and I refuse to move from the way I am currently cuddled in my bed because it is really freaking cold. And so this is how I've been reading. Hang on, let me show you guys. Let me be like, hang on. I've been reading like this. This is how I've been reading. I'm 42% into the fine print. Forgetting everything here. He goes bowling with her, and she thinks like he's gonna think it's stupid and not want to go. And he literally rocks up with his own bowling ball and his own bowling shoes. And she's like, what are you, some sort of an expert on bowling? And he goes, I was on the varsity team. He was on the varsity. This man. It's also like, I guess I'm also watching A Business Proposal on Netflix right now. And so like that whole like billionaire worker falling for like a regular employee thing is just something that it's always so funny when the billionaire tries to like woo the regular person and doesn't really know 100% what to do. Oh, it's so good. So Yeah, I'm going to continue reading, but I'm really enjoying this. I was really scared to start this because it is such a hyped book. Everyone loves this book. So I was really scared to see, like, if I would also like it. But I am! Also, I forgot to mention that these two are, like, the ultimate... Oh, my God. I mean, there's so many grumpy sunshines, but there's such... Like, she is literally, like, the kind of sunshine that is, like, shitting rainbows. Like, this girl shits rainbows. It is nuts. And he's, like, such a grump. It's so... Oh my God, she's like the ultimate sunshine character. Like, I have not read a sunshine character that was so freaking sunshiny in forever. This is great. This is a great dynamic. Oh my God.
Hello. Okay, I probably should have fixed my, like, braids before then, but, you know, whatever. I don't care. I'm not in the mood. Anyway, I'm here to close out the vlog because I stayed up until 3 in the morning to finish the fine print because I'm really smart. No, I'm not. It was literally hell to get up this morning. But finished it because, like, I got to like the 75% mark and I was like, oh, I should go to bed. But I was like, what if I just keep going like a little bit longer? And I was going a little bit longer and a little bit, oh, I'm finished. You know, like that happened. So anyway, here we are. I did finish it. Obviously, I'm going to give it a 5-star. Like, it was just such a fun, enjoyable time. I'm like, I don't really feel like being nitpicky or anything about this book because it was just a genuinely fun time. It was such a blast. And I loved how the conflict was handled. All the things that I had worries about, I was like, okay, what is the third act breakup gonna be? Like, how is everything gonna work? And it actually was done really well. Not like, I wouldn't say like, oh, it's unique and groundbreaking, but it wasn't like the typical annoying miscommunication-y kind of crap that you sometimes see. And I actually thought it was really well done and I was so grateful for that. I love the conversations that our characters had. I love the groveling of the hero. And also, I haven't mentioned this, but our main girl, Zara, she is half European, half Armenian. So that her Armenian side does play a part in this. She's also quite curvy. I think she's plus size, I don't know. But she also, you know, there's some talking here about mental health. And then you're also dealing with, you know, Rowan and how all of his grief that he kind of underwent and how he grew up under his like abusive, like alcoholic dad and like being constantly demeaned. It's like a solid 3 out of spice. You got multiple spicy scenes, nothing kinky, you know, but like very solid spice. And yeah, also this is like being my happier vlog. I feel like my last 2 vlogs I was kind of depressed and now this vlog I'm like, hey, what's up? How are we doing? Okay, love you guys so much. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button down below. If you want to see more of me, please go to my channel. And until next time, thanks a bunch everyone. Bye bye!